The Newfoundland real estate market is booming, and it's being driven by increased population, both from other provinces and from abroad. The metro area where I operate, which includes St. John's, CBS, Paradise, Mount Pearl, and a bit of the surrounding area, has seen 3,222 sales in 2024, which is up roughly 500 sales per year since 2020. And also this year, we've seen 4,926 new listings, which is down about 1,000 listings per year since 2020, indicating an increase in demand and a shortage of supply. On average, we've sustained about 6 months of inventory at any given point, which again is referencing the supply. So if no new listings were to come on this day moving forward, we would be out of homes in 6 months. Now, compared to 2020, the average was 11 months of inventory. And the reason I compare 2024 to 2020 is because ever since 2021, the market has stayed extraordinarily consistent. It's sort of unprecedented to see the market maintain the current conditions for such a long period of time. Ever since the pandemic and the change in immigration policy, the market has deviated from its typical cycle. So people expecting a downturn or a market correction anytime soon, I don't think you should hold your breath, because you will be out of oxygen before that happens. So what does this all mean? Well, homes are selling faster than ever, usually guaranteed to be gone by the seller's directive deadline, or on average staying on market for about 29 days. It's most definitely a seller's market, with homes selling at asking price or above. In December of 2024, the median sales price of a single family home reached $369,000, while two apartment homes saw a higher median of $415,000. The reason the median sale price for two apartment homes has skyrocketed is because there's so much demand coming from first-time home buyers and new Canadians. They all see the benefit of having that basement apartment, which could be 2 bedrooms and can fetch anywhere from $1,200 to $1,800 in rental income, which is very significant and can supplement your mortgage payment. However, this demand has driven the price way up, which is going to increase your mortgage payment per month. It also makes acquiring a 2 apartment home a very tricky task in the current market. Almost every 2 apartment home goes into a multi-offer situation, and I'll explain a little bit about that when we get to the seller's directive. Looking at the market from the seller's perspective, selling a home has become a very quick and profitable process. However, if you're looking to make a move within the market, if it's a lateral move, maybe just to a different neighborhood in the same price range, you may experience difficulties when trying to find that next home. One way to get around this and guarantee your next house is to purchase a pre-construction new build and time the sale of your current home accordingly. Getting back to home prices, the median sales price for any residential home in the metro area in December 2024 was $375,900, up $32,000 from December of the previous year, which has some financial implications for buyers. If you are a first-time home buyer or you're purchasing for your main residence and you need to put 5% down, that means an increase in down payment of $1,600 that you would have to save additionally in the past year. And if you're an investor or purchasing a second home and you need to put 20% down, that would be an increase of about $6,400. So there are many factors in why such a drastic increase in home prices has occurred. Supply and demand is the main reason. However, this past year, the Newfoundland Association of Realtors has introduced a new tool for realtors and sellers to use called the Seller's Directive. It's designed to maximize home selling prices while maintaining a fair and competitive environment for buyers. So how it works is the seller sets a deadline that's either a few days or even up to a week after the listing goes live, and the realtor is responsible for collecting all the offers during that time, but cannot show them to the seller until after that deadline, forcing a multi-offer situation. Offers are reviewed after the deadline and one is selected. So for the realtor and the seller, this maximizes exposure and creates a competitive scenario. And it pretty much guarantees the home will sell for maximum market value. It's contributed to the rise in home prices because there used to be ways to get around situations like this. There was things like bully offers where somebody could view the home and immediately place an offer that had a very short deadline and put a lot of pressure on the seller to accept it without allowing other people to view or make offers potentially. So it's been both good and bad for buyers, I would say. Good in that the fairness of viewing and having the opportunity to place an offer is there, but it almost guarantees the price of the home is going for as high as possible. Now, I'd like to share with you my predictions for 2025 and what to expect moving forward. Basically, I don't see the current market conditions changing anytime soon. It's going to take some federal policy change to make the market reverse in some manner. And even once that change happens, it's going to take a while for that to materialize into reality. So what does that mean? That means the supply is going to remain low, demand is going to remain high. Now, with the decrease in mortgage rates, we're going to see buyers have greater buying power, and that's going to result in a increase in prices this spring. I'm expecting a small but notable price increase, and I think that will carry through into each quarter after that. So summer there will be price increase, fall price increase, and again when we come back and have this conversation again next year, I think the story will be very much the same. You'll see home prices go up another $20,000 to $35,000 again. It's not going to change unless we can drastically increase our construction of new homes, and those new homes can't all just be $500,000 single family homes. We need to start building homes that serve the people of different demographics, and currently that is not the trajectory we are on. So with that being said, what you can expect is increased demand, increased competition. So if you're thinking about making a move in 2025 and you're either thinking about purchasing a home in this complicated market and you want some help navigating through it, or you're thinking about selling and you'd like to know how much equity has built up in your home since you purchased it, please feel free to reach out to me. My information is in the description below, and there's also a link that you can click if you'd like to connect as well. Thank you very much. Have a great day.